really feel anything yet. I haven't cried yet.
Sam Fuentes has a story that's tragically both normal and unique in America. Normal in that she is a survivor of a school shooting. Unique in that she had the chance to confront her shooter in court.
When you can single-handedly stare your friend's killer in the face and tell them exactly how it happened, when it happened, and not be fazed by that.
Heavy tactical teams are on the ground. The shooter still at large.
Sam was injured on Valentine's Day in 2018 in Parkland, Florida, when a former student killed 17 people at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School. In a new Oscar-nominated documentary, director Kim Snyder follows Sam as she grapples with the trauma and the meaning of justice.
When I was shot and I'd lost my friends, I lost so much in that shooting. I lost my sense of safety, much of my autonomy, my mobility. So much of my own control was taken away from me. So in many ways, confronting my shooter was sort of a path to gaining some control back. I really hope that Death by Numbers, connects to people who are still reckoning with their own trauma.
In the film, you often cross out the killer. I assume when it comes to crossing out the killer, it's about the fact that these people become martyrs to these evil causes.
Well, there's a movement called No Notoriety in general, where victim communities are really trying to implore media not to use the name and the image of the shooter because there is so much evidence of this copycat. So we wanted very much in Death by Numbers to interweave the horror of the courtroom, the reality, but the idea of crossing out his face through her marker, her journaling, so to speak. And then together we made a decision that he should be revealed at the end only when Sam stares him down for the first time and has the courage to look him in the eye.
The people that you kill will have a legacy much more important than you. And the people who nearly killed will live their lives, though with much difficulty, with a compassion and a dignity in ways you will only dream.
In the aftermath of the Parkland shooting, the students started a mass movement for gun control, marching on the Florida state capital, Tallahassee, as well as Washington, D.C.
There's the advocacy part of me that has become enraged, like so many Americans. Just the scourge of gun violence being the #1 killer of youth in our country is an outrage. We owe our youth more. I get emotional every time I speak of it, because I think the general public, it's become normalized.
Do you feel that there is still a momentum there with your movement, or do you feel that that's unfortunately ebbed away?
Something I struggle with quite a bit, right? It's really disheartening, right? Because I've been working within the gun violence prevention space since I was a victim of gun violence in the first place. There are epic highs and there are epic lows. I won't give up until I know that nobody has to go through what I had to go through.
I don't know.
The new US president is not in favor of gun control and has already reportedly closed the Office of Gun Violence Prevention.
How are we doing, fellow Democrats?
But David Hogg, another Parkland student, was just elected vice chair of the Democratic National Committee, the new official opposition. Sam, you were talking about the up and down nature of your work and the advocacy. It seems at the moment you have President Trump back in the White House. On the other hand, you have someone like your schoolmate David Hogg, who's now a vice chair of the DNC. How hopeful are you of your cause at the moment?
Hope is obligatory, I feel, but mostly because I have a legacy to uphold. I have people that I care deeply about that I'd like to see get better, even if it's not the most convenient feeling to have at times. It's the only thing that moves me forward.
Sam Fuentes, Kim Snyder, thank you very much.
Thank you.